Hey, what's up guys? I hope you all are fine and you are doing great. In this video I will show you how to install or how to use Android P here in Windows 10. I hope you like this video. So before getting everything started, I need to show you something that you should not be complicated with it. Here you can have a look here. I have already 3 accounts, the administrator Abbas and Ali, and the account which right now I am using, it is known as Lifespan. So yes, it is Lifespan. I need to assure you that I have tested it 2 times into the other user accounts, which is Abbas and Ali, both of them, and now I am trying that inside the Lifespan. So this method which I am using, it is really complicated, and while using it your internet connection must be too fast, otherwise you won't be able to use this method. So the method which I am using is called Android Studio, and first we need to download that one, and then I will tell you what is Android Studio and how to use that one. So first let's go ahead and download that one. Here is the Microsoft Edge, and search there for Android Studio download. So basically Android Studio is a software, or it's an application from the Android side from Google, and it is for basically for the developers. We are developers are using this one. So here you have to click on it and download that one. Whenever the developer comes here, they can test your tools, their application, or whatever things they has. Just they can go ahead and test it one inside the developer, inside the Android Studio. This one. Now Android P for now is not completely available in the market. The latest version is known as Android Oreo, and for now Android P's only preview version is now available on the market. So right now we are going to use the Android Studio to build up or to use Android P preview version. Now when the actual Android P should be released, I know you can use this method, and that time you can work that one easily. Another thing which I have to tell you that Android Studio can support any Android now from the first time and now till now here, which is the Android P. So I hope it will be helpful for you. So now you can have a look here. I am in the developer.android.com, and now you can have a look here that it's the Android Studio, and it is 758 megabyte. You need to go ahead and agree to the license and download it on your system. Now downloading it really will take time. I have already downloaded that one, so for now I am just going to cancel that one because I won't do that one. That will take time. I'm simply going to copy the Android Studio from the Abbas account which was there. So I'm going to run the command prompt as administrator. It will do the copy little bit easily in quick time. So for now I will just switch the Abbas account. So cd users, and then cd Abbas, and then cd downloads, and then there will be there will be programs, and I'm going to type down the dir, and that is this application Android Studio. There is the same application which I had downloaded. So I'm going to simply copy what Android Studio, and then I'm going to paste that one in the drive C, in the users, and after that in the Lifespan, and in the desktop. So let's have a look here until it should be pasted here. So you can have a look here that the file has been copied, and you can have a look here in the desktop that file is available. So I have to make that one in large icon. So this is the setup. I have already installed that one. Here. If I have to search there Android Studio, you can have a look here. It is installed into the 2 other accounts, Abbas and Ali, but that is not installed inside the Lifespan. So I need to install that one here. So installation is a little complicated. I'm going to simply double click on it, and I hope it has to be installed as soon as possible. So yes. So it is basically the uninstall older version, so it won't appear since you're installing first time. I'll just simply uncheck it and I will install it manually here. So you need to select so whatever that is, it is the welcome screen, select next, and again which option do you need. We need both of them. Again next. I will just install it inside the drive C program files and Android, and here is Android Studio 2, and then click next, and it's also going to create a shortcut folder. I'm also going to select install, and installing of it will take little time. I think about it can be take about up to 5 minutes or maybe more, depending on your system, depending on your RAM and graphic and whatever that is on your system. So I hope it should be done so quickly. So now I will simply click next and the installation will be finished. Now I will check this button because after finishing it has to directly start the Android Studio. I don't know, that was a startup setting or whatever that is. So it's saying that complete installation. If you have a previous version or you have configured it before on your systems, just go ahead, simply select and find out the location and just simply import the settings down there. So since you are first installing on your system, you need to select don't import settings. I have already installed that one, so again I will select this one because I need to show you the step-by-step guide. So after these steps, your internet connection must be too fast, otherwise you will be failed down. Especially this part, it is going to download some of its files. So until it has to be appeared, I need to show you something. Let me, I have to go inside my users and inside the user, and then I have also need to turn on the hidden items. So users and Abbas, Ali and Lifespan. So let's wait. I have to make it bigger screen, so you have to look it perfectly. Large icons, yes. So here you can have a look. Here I'm going to inside. So which one I have to show you? Let me have to show you this one, then I will show you that one. Here you can have a look. Here right now I am in the inside Android Studio setup wizard. This is the basic applications or the introduction window. So select next, and it's asking you which type of installation do you want. A standard one, it's going to download all the settings, all the recommended settings it needs. You need to simply select next and then click next, and you can have a look here. These are the needed files: Android Emulator, which will be 253 megabyte, and again Android Sdk build tools, which will be 52 MB, and then you can have a look here. All the tools they have been verified here, and it needs to download that one. So basically it will be 1.08 GB. Now you can have a look here. It depends on your internet connection how much longer or how much time it's going to download that one. Or again, if you go back and if you select the custom option, again there will be the same applications, only here is the new option, which is Android Virtual Device. If you want to download it alongside this one, you can also simply select it and just go ahead and download that one. So if you didn't select, it won't do anything. You can have a look here. All the needed files or all the downloaded files will be inside the app data, and then the local and Android, and then SDK. So if you click next, it's asking you that you need to verify the RAM. It is recommended. I will simply select 2 GB. Whatever is your need, just go ahead, simply verify that one. And now again, you can have a look here. These are the same settings. Now when you click finish, you can have a look here. It's going to download that one, and it is really taking time. So I need to show you the same thing that before I had downloaded that one. If you are first time downloading, you need to let it be downloaded first time. So you can have a look here. I am inside the Columbus, and it needs me permission. So let's wait. Since it's first time that it's opening that one, it will really take some time. Later then I'll show you something. So finally you can have a look here that Abbas, it has been opened, and you can have a look here. I need to go inside the app data, and then there is the local, and then there will be the Android, and then here is the SDK files. Now if I should right click in it and I should have to if I have to find out its size, you can have a look here. It is more than 10 GB, I think 10 GB or 9 GB, I think it was. You can have a look here. 8.25 GB it is. 32 GB. So these all are the needed files, which right now is going to download that one. It will really take time, so I will simply copy them from here and I will paste that one to the selected part of the downloaded section. You can have a look here. There's this PC, and then there is the user, and then there will be the lifespan, and then there will be the app data, and then local and Android and SDK, and then you can have a look here. Nothing of these files are available down here. So instead of downloading, it will really take time, so I will simply click cancel that one, and then I will simply click finish. For now I'll just go ahead and close that one, because later that needs to restore that one. So I will simply copy all of them except for the system images. Later I will tell you what are the system images and how to use them. So I will simply Control C, and then I will be done. Sorry, what I have done. Control C and Control V paste. It's about how much it will be. So 1.8 GB. Now until it should be copied, I will come back to you and I will try to force up this part. Well, that really took so much time, almost about 10 minutes it took. So however, whatever that is, at least it's better than downloading. So now you can have a look here. All the SDK files from Abbas has been copied to Lifestone here. So let's go ahead and launch out the Android Studio. I'm going to search there for Android. Okay, no need to search, that's already available there. So I'm going to simply open that one. So again we are here in the Android Studio setup wizard. We need to click next, and again I'll just simply select the standard version, and then next and next. And now you can have a look at that there is no need for me to download the SDK files. As I said you before, for the first time when you are opening that one, you need to download them for yourself, because I have already downloaded that one. That is why I have simply copied and pasted it on here. So I'll simply click finish, and you can have a look here. It is saying that nothing to do, Android SDK is set up to date. So click finish, and now you can have a look here. Here we are. So here you can create a new Android project, open up an existing one, or whatever you want to do. So sometimes whenever you have recognized last time I canceled the downloading of the Android SDK, so you that was appeared here. Now you can also configure the Android SDK from down here. There's simply whatever you want to do, just go ahead. Simply that time you need to open up edit menu, and then when you open the edit menu, after that you will only click next and next. That time it will also download the latest versions of the here you can have a look here. It's that time it will be the versions. For now you can have a look. Right now it is installed for me, and then you can simply click next, and that time it will download the files which you canceled before. So however, whatever that is, I'm just simply going to click cancel, and I need to create a new project. Now I hope that it should not take much time. However, it's asking me what will be the Android project name, whatever that is. I'm going to simply by default whatever that is, and then I'll click next, and I will simply select this one, the Android P. And however, I'm not using the VR or TV version, but again for my concern I'll simply select the Android P and then click next. And now here is the activity version. It's asking you that add an activity to the mobile device. You can simply, for example, select any one of them, but whenever you are selecting any feature or any activity for them, then again you would need to configure any of the screen or whatever that is, and then you need to click finish. So I don't want to use, or I don't want to waste up too much time on them. I will just simply select add no activity. I want to just simply look on that one and simply show you how to install that one. So click finish, and it will also, here it's also going to download many things. I don't know whatever the things. This time I really didn't recognize that one, and I couldn't find their files inside the Abbas or the Ali. So here this portion is going to take too much time. Last time which I did, I think that was about 2 hours. I simply waited, and this file was after that downloaded. So in order to save time, I will simply cancel this part and I will log in with Ali. And after that, I have already created this portion, and I will show you there after this what will happen. Although I have captured the screenshots here, you can have a look here. I have done all of them here. You can have a look here that yes, there's the last portion which is saying that building up the building the app. You can have a look here. It is the same portion which took over 2 hours last time which I did, and you can have a look here. After what I did, I simply went to the and simply this window opened, and then I closed it, and then you can have a look here. I simply opened the help menu, and then the find action. You can have a look here, find action window, and then you can have a look here. I simply search there for AV, which opens the Android virtual I don't know what it is, AVD manager. And then you can have a look at the next pics, and then I simply created a new virtual machine or device, and you can have a look at the device which I selected was Pixel 2 XL. And then you can have a look at, I downloaded the simply here you need to download the Android P or whatever version of Android which you are interested in, and you can have a look here. These are all the things which I have already set it up. These are for articles for the lifestyle.com. If you are interested on that one with the step-by-step guide inside using the article, you can simply visit it down there. So for now, as I said, I will simply just go ahead and cancel that one because it will take time. I don't want to waste any time because I have already wasted too much time for this one. So I will cancel it. So I'm also going to stop the recording for now, and I will log in with Ali. So right now you can have a look here that I am logged in with Ali, and now you can have a look here. I am signed in. I don't know where that is showing. I have no idea. However, last time it used to show. Ali. You can have a look here. I am logged in with Ali. So I have to go ahead and launch up the Android Studio, and I will show you the next of the portion which was remained in the previous step. So you can have a look here. I have already created before which I was tested. I had already created an application. Yes, you can have a look here that its name is my application, and then search Ali and whatever. You can have a look here. So simply I'm going to click close, and then I'll simply go ahead to help, and then you need to select find action. You need to find the AV I don't know, Android virtual deployment or whatever it is. You need to open that one, and when that one opens, you don't need this portion, or you do need this port. So you can have a look, Android virtual device, yes, AVD. So here you can have a look here. I have already created I'm going to create a new virtual device for you. So simply select create virtual device, and then you need to select a device version for yourself. You can have a look here. It is the resolution, it's the size, and then how many times right now is it played or no, or whatever that is. You can have a look at, they are available here. And then if you are interested in the new hardware, simply select them, and the TV version, the phone, the VR, the tablet, or whatever that is. Simply we are going to test the phone version. So I'll simply select the Pixel 2 and then click next. And now here is the portion where you need to download the Android. You can have a look here. I have already downloaded that one. So as before I had told you in one step inside the Life Sun, here was the user, and then a bus, and there was the app data, and then local, and then Android, and then SDK. And then you can have a look. If you remember, I have not copied this portion. It is system images. You can have a look at is 6.31 images. And now here is the Android P. I had simply copied that one from a bus and pasted that one here inside Ali. So that is why I have not pasted that one. Now if you simply select download, you can have a look here. It is going to find, and then it's going to download that one, and then later you can have a look at how much the size will be. Now for now inside Ali, its size is 6.31. As you looked inside the a bus, that was, I don't know, 8.85 GB or how much that was, if you remember. You can have a look at right now. It is downloading that one. I have already downloaded the Android P version, so there's no need for me that I have to download. So since you are downloading for the first time, you need to click on the download, and then you have to wait here, and it will really take some time depending on your internet connection. My internet speed is basically on 500 kilobyte per second. It took about 1 hour and 15 minutes, so it depends on your internet connection. Now when the downloading should be finished, you will the option will appear for you, and then the next option will appear. So simply for now you can have a look at that the Android P version is right now available, because I have already pasted that one down there. So I simply click next, and then you can have a look here. You can verify the configuration, what would be its name, and then how what about its device or size or whatever thing you need, portrait version, landscape, and then graphics should be whatever that is. And then how about the graphic version or the other settings, you can just simply set them up from here. So when you are done, click finish, and it will be done by for creating a virtual machine. When you no, wait a second until it should be. So now you can have a look at that. It is Pixel 2 XL API P2, and now when you created the virtual machine, you need to simply click on the play button. So it should go ahead and play the Android emulator. So that time you can have a look here. You can test this one. Have I selected it in the landscape version? Well, maybe so. However, I'm simply going to click OK. And now you can have a look here. It's the Apple's logo, Google logo. It will appear, and you need to wait for some minutes until it should appear. Let me count it button. You may be thinking how foolish I am. Oh no, its size is really big. Well, actually we can make it small. Yes, now it's fine. So we need to wait until it should appear. Now you can go ahead and close up this window, or the other Android Studio. You can close this one too, because that time you won't need it anyway. So let's wait until it should appear. And now you can have a look here that the Android is now being restarted, and now whatever that is, I don't know, it's first time that it appears system user interface isn't responding. You have to respond. I will select simply wait, and then after some minutes, or yes, you can have a look here that it has appeared. And now on the top you can have a look P, which means Android P. So you can browse here, there, use whatever you want to do. For now, I don't know, my computer is working too slow. I don't know what is the reason, but yes. So let me have to show you that it is actually the Android P. I'm going to simply open up the settings, and then scroll down up to the last option. So I have to show you that it is actually the Android P. So where will be the system option? Advanced, and then you can have a look here. Here is written updated to Android P. So let me have to zoom it for you that yes, you can have a look here. It is written updated to Android P. So I hope this was it. This was a little complicated, and I had told you whatever was needed here. Remember that if you are using multiple images, that time you need more storage spaces. As for the first time which I had tested it inside the Abbas, I think it took, with the installation, in complete installation, I think it took about 30 GB. And now you can have a look here from 150 GB, how much is right now remaining, 37, and how much Android Studio took inside the Ali and Lifestone, and now Abbas, that will be how much storage for 150 GB. So however that is, I hope this will be helpful for you. It should be a very good lesson for you. Now however, if you like this video, just go ahead, simply please subscribe to our channel, or if you like to completely read its step by step guide article, you can simply go ahead on the description, and then you can find out the link down there, and then you can simply read them down there. Or if you wanna simply search for it inside the lifestone.com, you can also simply find it down there. So this is all about how to install or how to use Android P in Windows 10. So please go ahead and subscribe and share this video with your friends, and let me know your comments. What do you feel about this video? So till next time, have a nice time and goodbye.